I've had to come back to the boat this afternoon. Spent a lot of time working on the bilge pump on Friday when I came out here to find the absolute horror show of how much water was laying in the boat. The bilge emptied the water out, but I knew I hadn't properly fixed the pump. So I've come out Sunday afternoon today to have another go. You can possibly hear the pump whirring away at the moment. In the end, I think it's this 3-core cable. Maybe I overcooked it. It's 1 mil. Maybe I needed something a little bit beefier. Maybe it's burnt out inside somewhere. I can't find a problem. But I've lashed up a couple of other cables temporarily, and I say you can possibly hear it working away. I think I've got it set to auto, so when the bilge is empty, the pump should stop and it should be sat there on automatic. I'm not convinced because manual isn't working at all. It makes a slight click and nothing else. So what I'll do, once it's emptied and it hopefully auto switches off, that's it. I'll come back next weekend. On the way I'll pop into the Chandlers, Norfolk Marine, who are really good guys. And I'll get a replacement switch, and I'll get some possibly 2 mil, 2.5 mil 3-core cable and run that. Hopefully that will do the job. Then I can get back to the steering, because the bits have arrived. Let me just lean under here. So Accu Limited, not sponsored or anything, ACCU. I just ordered some very slightly oversized keys to fit in, and I've used them a fair bit. Oh, where are you? Up. Hello. Hey! So I've used them a fair bit, and I've just ordered a load of nuts, bolts, washers from them. A4 stainless. Really nice stuff. Really impressed with those guys. Thank you very much. So that's for the steering. Next weekend, I hope. Let me show you what we have here then. That's the switch, which I'm dubious of, with some temporary wiring lashed up to earth. And this lash up here means I can turn off the main switch, but the bilge pump, I need to sort that out properly. And I just lashed up these wires down to here. Use these just old school connectors, not pretty, but they do the job for the week until I can come back when the weather's nicer and do it properly with some brand new wires and switch. But that, I think, I'll just hang about, tidy up a bit, and that will keep me going until I can get home. What you can see here is how high the water level is on the river. It's getting a little bit later, the sun is starting to go down, and again, if you look at the video from a couple of days ago, there's even more water and water laying there. So if we go along, there's a slight rise to the bank just where the boats are. If you look across here again, you can see how waterlogged it all is. And if we go up here to the end of the cut, what normally happens is that it burst the bank in the cut here, but it looks to be slightly under. Yeah, slightly under, but a lot of water is laying. But it is late autumn. It's meant to rain late autumn.